Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first video from this channel, welcome to Splurge Media. I am Vandita. Recently released on Netflix, Ginny and Georgia is a young adult drama series developed by debutant creator Sarah Lampert and showrunner Deborah J. Fisher. Story of Georgia Miller, played by Brian Harvey, a millennial mother with her two Gen Z children, Virginia, known as Ginny, played by Antonia Gentry, and Austin, played by Diesel Torreca, as they decide to put down their roots in the picturesque town of Wellsbury, Massachusetts. For the first time in her life, Ginny finds a sense of belonging after arriving in what is supposed to be their long-term home. She makes new friends and starts dating Hunter Chen, played by Mason Temple, an academically gifted young man who, by all indications, is her intellectual peer. However, Ginny's life becomes complicated after she develops genuine feelings for the rebellious boy next door, Marcus Baker, played by Felix Mallard, who is the twin brother of Ginny's best friend Maxine, played by Sarah Weisglass. Caught in such an emotional roller coaster, Ginny is finally overwhelmed when her friends and Hunter discover the truth about her and Marcus. After making her own set of discoveries about her mother's troubled past, Ginny runs away with her brother on the night when Georgia celebrates the re-election of her mayoral fiancé. However, one pertinent question remains unanswered as the inaugural season ends: what the future holds for Ginny and Marcus. The answer to this question is an optimistic maybe. Ultimately, it all depends on the choices that those two characters make in the upcoming seasons and the circumstances they find themselves in because of them. Being shy and reclusive, Ginny believes that she has lived under the beautiful and charming mother's shadows all her life. That changes when she arrives in Wellsbury and becomes part of her own clique, the Mang. But unbeknownst to Maxine or the other two members, Abby and Nora, Ginny has sex with Marcus not long after her family's arrival into the town. Both she and Marcus initially keep it a secret, but neither can deny that there is a powerful attraction between them. It doesn't matter that Marcus seems to be involved with Padma or that Ginny begins a typical high school romance with Hunter. They become each other's secret keepers, the person around whom they allow their true selves to come out. This becomes even more evident in the 9th episode. Throughout the season, Marcus climbs in through Ginny's windows multiple times, establishing a trope that is subverted later. After realizing that she truly loves Marcus, Ginny climbs in through his window after his accident and they subsequently make love for the second time. It is revealed that, like Ginny, he too was a virgin during their first time. In the moment of finally coming to terms with the initial misgivings about the other person, they are more vulnerable than they have ever been since they met each other. Marcus mentions his friend's death and how suicidal he became afterward before admitting that he saw Ginny burning herself with a lighter. For her part, Ginny candidly speaks about the emotions that ultimately led her to such actions. All the progress that they make on that night comes completely undone when Hunter and Maxine confront the two of them. Marcus proclaims that it was a mistake, believing that it is what Ginny wants him to say. He completely fails to realize that all Ginny wants from him at this moment is to stand beside her as the rest of her world crumbles down. For all his good intentions, this comes off as a betrayal of everything he and Ginny mean to each other. So even when he tries to apologize, it appears as too little too late. Nothing symbolizes this more than Ginny stealing Marcus' motorcycle when she runs away with her brother. In season 2, Marcus might send out to find Ginny. His pseudo relationship with Padma seems to have ended permanently, so has Ginny's relationship with Hunter. Moreover, their respective families are fully aware of it. While some members, including Georgia and Maxine, aren't necessarily happy about it, they might change their opinion if they see how happy Ginny and Marcus make each other. For that to happen, Marcus has to find Ginny first and convince her to come back home. Despite all the mistakes that the two teenagers have made along the way, no one can disregard that they have real feelings for each other. If those persist, they might end up together. That's it. This was the discussion. Hope you liked the video. Do like the video if you did like the video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Keep supporting. Your support means a lot.